And country that ends illegal immigrants. Let's go.
Wall. I break through the wall. What happens to me next?
You will die like a dog.
The lowest
Damn.
unemployment in the European Union is Poland. The highest GDP after COVID.
What the
Poland.
fuck? We started off like that. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
This is Dominic, a member of the European Parliament from Poland, the country that just approved a new measure to shoot and kill anyone that tries to illegally enter their border.
Unfortunately, one of our soldiers was killed with a spear. Because they behave like animals, unfortunately. They don't.
Nah, that's fucking crazy, bro. If I got killed by a spear, I would want whatever side of the border that shit came from, I needed to be deleted. Okay, like what the fuck?
We are the ones with this border, so we are protecting.
A spear is
the whole
crazy.
But Poland's strict border control and refusal to
Hey,
take
hold
in
it down,
refugees
Poland.
from non-neighboring countries like Syria and Afghanistan has caused the EU to propose a 22,000 euro fine for each person Poland refuses to take in, and guys like
That's complete bullshit. Hey, yeah, your country where you have your own citizens to defend, we're gonna fine you if you don't take these people who you don't fucking know into your country. Also, your country has like one of the lowest crime rates, so maybe you're doing something right, but we want you to be like us and fucking stupid. Bruh, at a certain point, a government has to protect its people, and I am proud of Poland for sticking to their guns here and deciding, okay, we're gonna protect our people by not allowing random people into our country. That's fair. Like, I don't understand how the EU thinks it has the authority to tell countries to take in more people that aren't their own. That shit's crazy.
Dominic to be labeled Islamophobic and fascist.
And Jean-Claude Juncker, the Commission President, says that you're racist. You sound proud of the fact that you haven't taken any refugees.
Of course, because this is what our people are expecting from our government. That's number one. This is why Poland is so safe. I don't
That's
care.
right.
I care about my family and about my country.
When I see the wall, I do understand that this is for my future children.
Does
Can we make
Poland's
him president?
strict border
What the
policy
fuck going
work?
on
Is
here?
Poland significantly safer than the rest of Europe because of it? And do the people of Poland want open borders?
Poland are racist. We are proud of it. And I don't really want any immigrants in my country, you know? Thank you, man.
Before meeting with Dominique, I headed to the capital of Poland,
That's
Warsaw,
fair.
to see what
That's-
the locals
I mean-
thought of Poland's border and their border patrol now
That's
being
fair.
able to kill migrants illegally trying to enter their country.
At university, what are a lot of the students' thoughts on, shooting down illegal immigrants who come through the
I'm curious how many people are, what kind of fines are they giving to Russians for not taking in as many immigrants? Like, do they get $22,000 fine that they pay to the EU when they don't take in an immigrant from I don't know, Syria or fucking Haiti? Do they get fined? What about Afghanistan? Do the Taliban get a fine when they don't take in illegal immigrants? Is that a thing there? Do we fine them for not taking in refugees from other places? Like, how exactly do these fines work, and who has the authority to give them? In fact, let's take it away from the countries, right? Why don't you just start fining each individual person that doesn't allow an immigrant to come into their home? Because we have all these immigrants, they obviously need somewhere to live. So now I think we should give a 22,000's too soft. People make like an average of like 60,000. So I say we take I say 60,000 depending on how many people are in that family. You got 2 people in that family? Doesn't matter if they're kids. Guess what? Get to the coal mines. Let's take 60,000 so you can pay for this other person to live here. Like, at what point does this shit become absolutely abhorrent and a dictatorship? Because I don't see another country having the right to tell people to take in others that they don't know. I wish our government would. I fucking wish that they did what I said. Just tax the people. Oh, wait, they're already doing that. Hello, New York.
the border?
I've never heard about it.
Okay.
But yeah, okay.
It is bad because I don't see any purpose to use a gun for the person. First of all, we need to talk. We need to.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a real big secret. So, like, there's a lot of U.S. troops in Poland. That is why you don't see a need to use the gun. That is why. Okay.
identify the
People
intentional.
people talk so much shit about the US being everywhere. Guess what? Most of these like super peaceful countries, guess why they're peaceful? Okay? I'm just saying.
Other person.
Oh my god, that's like tough question,
It's
but
a crazy question, right?
yeah, but
Yeah.
to be honest, like I'm not sure like how they're controlling the borders, but like I saw a lot of refugees in the Centrum here.
There are a lot of immigrants all around the Europe, and sometimes it can be dangerous for the Europeans.
What are your thoughts on if you came here
Yeah.
illegally? What should be done?
Oh, I guess I should go in prison.
Do you feel safe here in Poland as a
Based.
Yeah, very much.
woman? Do you feel safer here in Poland as a woman than you do in India?
Yeah, it's more safe.
Yeah.
So statistically speaking, she is absolutely correct in that it's more safe in Poland. And literally every single case of illegal immigrants or a mass influx of people from any of these countries where people have to flee, the rates of SA, just any type of assault, robbery, thievery, all of this stuff shoots up. And this is like the unfortunate reality we had to deal with. It's not that every single person seeking asylum is like this. I'm willing to bet my own fucking like life that all of them or most of them aren't even like this. But let's say it's 20%. That's a number you should not be allowing to enter your country. Like, that is insane. Like, the increase in crime in some of these countries, like Sweden, it's fucking insane. And it's like, they don't speak your language. They have nothing culturally the same with you. The only thing we have in common is that we're humans, and all of human history has shown us that doesn't mean jack shit, because we are killing each other to this day right now in conflicts around the world. What the fuck does them being human have to do with anything? Because at the end of the day, if you're not American, I feel similar to how they feel about Poland. If you're not American, that is where my loyalty and allegiance to you dies. Like, I don't have any, there's no moral obligation for me to save you. The truth is, if we had stopped allowing these people to run to these countries, like to all of our countries, there's two outcomes. One, they become like North Korea, really like cut off, and it's really just their own problem to deal with. Or two, it's still their problem to deal with, but they are forced to fight and change their country by themselves instead of expecting me and people in my country to die in order to save you. If these people didn't run away and instead worked hard, like every successful country did today, like that exists today, has done in the past, then they wouldn't have the need to run away if they actually fought for their own country. The thing is, you're just giving a shit ton of people an escape option, and these countries remain shit because nobody's there to stop them. All you guys are doing is promoting these horrible regimes and horrible policies and allowing people to just evacuate instead of solving the fucking problem, which would make the world better for everyone. One, I don't get taxed to hell because some random fucking nobody needs me to pay for their room and board and a shelter that's really just a front for money laundering for some rich politician asshole. Like, that is a pretty big plus for me. And then two, they get a country that they can stay in where they can talk about the history. And yeah, people die in uprisings. People die every fucking day. People die trying to escape. Either way, you're risking your life. I don't understand the idea of risking your life to flee to Poland, for example, instead of risking your life to save your own fucking country. This is why our ancestors in the US said that we are separate from the rest of the world. And our, what's the quote? I'm going to butcher the shot of this quote. I'm like speaking off the top of my head, right? So, but something along the lines of we rather die on our feet than live on our hands and knees, something like that, right? And I think that's an American trait. Sue me. I'm sure other countries are like that, but you know, I'm patriotic. And that is absolutely true. And I want that mentality to be spread because I would genuinely rather die than be in a lot of the situations that these people are in where they're just fleeing from their country. I guarantee 90% of Americans, even the corrupt ass, I'm not going to say which side, both sides are corrupt, right? But even the other side, when it comes down to it, I'd expect them to not allow their government to just completely like destroy our lives. I'd imagine we're hitting a boiling point where people are losing their fucking minds and it's not going to go well. Either way, we would stand and fight for our country, right? And that's what these people need. You can't just run over to Poland and make all of your problems theirs. That's not how this shit works. You either build your own society or you fucking die trying. That is the unfortunate reality of what it means to live. And being alive is a privilege. It is something that can easily be taken away as we are fragile creatures. So that's my opinion on the whole thing.
You can walk, like go to work at night, and nobody cares, and nobody's like threatening you.
It's not very safe.
No?
Really, cross from the main streets.
Yeah.
I really feel not very safe because there are some strange people.
Here?
Yes.
Yeah, like men in general.
Some sick people.
Okay.
They frighten me.
Who should the border keep out? Who should it let in Poland?
Nice people, kind, and with good heart.
Okay. Do you think having a more
How do you
strict stance
determine
on
that?
the border keeps Poland safer, or?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
I know that
Yeah.
many people have that opinion.
Okay.
I want to believe that it doesn't really matter
Oh,
from which
boy.
country you're coming.
Here we go. Here we go.
you know.
Here we go. The white woman save everybody. Bro, in previous videos I've made it very clear what I think about that, bro.
If
But it's
you
just like, come
apply
on, bro.
To the culture, it's gonna be fine.
Safety.
How many are gonna apply to your
Okay,
culture,
nothing.
bro?
What are your thoughts on immigration in Poland?
Я сам являюсь политическим иммигрантом, и поэтому не мне отвечать на этот вопрос. Я пока не сталкивался с какими-то негативными проявлениями в свой адрес.
Why did you come from Belarus to Poland?
Я политический активист, и
I'm political activist.
обратно дороги в
No way
Беларусь
back
мне
to
на данный момент
Belarus at the
нет.
moment.
How was your experience going through the Belarusian-Polish border?
У меня чуть другой маршрут, я прилетел...
Slightly different.
Чуть другой маршрут, я прилетел из Грузии, я жил в Тбилиси некоторое время, поэтому в моем случае без экстрима обошлось.
Ну, я считаю, что здесь жизнь
Safer for a woman here. Doing business here is also good.
What are your thoughts on their stance on illegal immigration and the idea that they'll kill you if you try to illegally enter through the border?
Но я считаю, по
I believe that under international law, all countries can defend their territory. Thank you.
Но это на законодательном
Well, it is
уровне. Никто не
stated at the
хозяева, но
legislative
если есть
level,
граница существует,
and if
должны
there is a
соблюдаться,
border, the law
ну,
must be
законные
respected.
вот эти данные. Поэтому, но если ты нелегально пересечаешь, ты территориальную целостность защищаешь. Считаю, что государство вправе применять оружие.
The thing is, every other culture in human history understood this once we established what societies were and kingdoms and territory. Like, we understood this. Like, you don't just let people in. Like, people are not... Unfortunately, we are not, like, a cartoon on 4 kids, bro. Like, some people are fucking terrible. Like, they literally will enter your country just to be a piece of shit. Like, it's just the unfortunate facts.
Для защиты своей территории. Если ты бежишь от войны, пожалуйста, регистрируйся, получай документы, работай. Мне кажется, страна очень комфортная для жизни и, по-моему, очень толерантно относится ко всем беженцам. Я бежала от войны, и тем не менее за 2 года мы тоже здесь и открыли бизнес, и работаем, и платим налоги.
What are your thoughts on the border here in Poland?
Productive
As someone
member
from
of
Ukraine?
society.
Fine. It's really fine. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, I bet you feel that way. Yeah.
Was it easy to get here from Ukraine?
Yeah, really easy. Few hours
And you fled for political asylum, or you work here? Why did you come?
I work. I believe like in most Poland, especially like the eastern part in Warsaw, we're like fully open for everybody who wants to come here in every purpose. A lot of people lost their houses, lost the safety in their life.
Yeah.
So I do not see any problem with that. In my opinion, I don't have any problem with that.
Even
so,
illegally?
You know what? In my opinion, it's just like hard to be illegally at this moment because you have to cross the border. I think this is not like the main spectrum of a problem. Most of them want to be illegally because they want to have a work.
So if they come to Poland, but they are from a country that's not a neighboring country to Poland, should they be allowed to come in here and be a refugee?
Yeah, sure, because we've been in this situation in Poland. We have a trouble history, so we need a help for our neighbor.
What are your thoughts on illegal immigration?
I think the crime rate is going much higher so far.
So what about like Syrian refugees, like Afghanistan refugees, Eritrea? Are they close enough to be considered neighbors, or should they go to the neighboring country?
They're not like, of course, geographically they're not our neighbors, but if they looking for a safe place, they want to be here legally, they want to have a work, they want to build a new life, I don't see a problem with that.
Have you heard about the Belarusian?
My question is, what if you become like the US, where every single fucking country are sending their refugees and asylum seekers and illegal immigrants here? Like, at a certain point, maybe enough is enough, you know? Like, I think everybody has a limit to their kindness. The most kind people do. And I don't think it's smart to be like, yeah, everyone come in. Like, that's just a personal opinion. I think that is a really horrible way to run a country, because at the end of the day, you can take in as many fucking people as you want. Your priority should be your own country and the safety of your own citizens and the people who literally built that country brick by brick. These illegal immigrants have zero history for the most part in the US. I don't understand why the fuck people act like they deserve something. That's not how that works. Like, you didn't build these roads, your ancestors did not. Maybe somebody related to you generations apart, like some which way has, but you didn't. And that is why the people of the country get priority. Like, they literally keep everything functioning for you to come seek asylum. If you take in too many, your entire culture falls apart. I think the US is a really good fucking case of trying to wear your heart on your sleeve so that you feel personally like you're a good person. Meanwhile, you're dooming every single other person around you because you want to have like Twitter points. It seemed like you're virtuous. And really, I'm not religious at all, but for religious people, it should be, as long as you're seen as so in the eyes of God, you shouldn't be searching for so much fucking attention for bullshit on the internet. And for people who are atheists like myself, you should realize all your fucking fronting and shit, it doesn't mean anything, because people don't think you're a good person. They think you're a pretentious asshole most of the time, and you're sacrificing our country for personal satisfaction to feel important. Reality, you're not fucking important. You could die tomorrow and the world will continue spinning and the country will continue like as if nothing happened. So
Polish hybrid war, they call it.
No amount of
What are your thoughts on that?
good deeds.
It's not correct. I mean, to allow
We'll change that.
people from outside just to push them in EU.
But before heading to the Poland-Belarus border to see what Poland says is a hybrid warfare at play, where Russia is sending migrants from China and Africa.
What the fuck was he
into
doing,
Poland,
bro?
for them to then enter the rest of the EU, and then
He's like,
financially
oh
and
no,
socially
I
destabilize
feel like,
the
bro,
rest
you
of
just
Europe.
hit
I met
the.
up with Dominique, member of the European Parliament and Poland's Law and Justice Party. Is this man a racist, alt-right Islamophobe, as the mainstream media and leftist detractors call him? I want to ask him, how does Poland's new...
Let's be real. Do you guys think this guy sits down and is just like, I really hate Muslim people? Or do you think he's thinking about this like pragmatically? Because I'm willing to bet he's, from what I've seen in that beginning, it sounds crazy as fuck. But I really doubt he's trying to virtue signal at all. He's literally saying what he thinks. And I don't see why he would lie about how he felt about them with how blunt he's being already. It seems like he's just thinking about this very logically.
new border wall work? Can any refugees
I might be
come
wrong.
in?
Let's see.
What is this hybrid war, and how does their border control differ from other EU countries? And more importantly, does it work?
I'm very happy that we are on the street, not in the studio. You can see, and everyone can see.
Japan.
Yeah, the difference. It's beautiful.
Would this look different in Paris, London, anywhere in Germany? What are your thoughts?
I think the easiest way to answer it is Eurostat is the most important when it comes to the data.
Okay.
The safest country in Europe, Poland. The lowest unemployment, Poland. The less crimes, Poland. So if you ask me about any data, we are leaders. And that is the fact. It's not my political opinion. When I quote this in European Parliament, they were very unhappy.
Also, if you want to support our boots on the ground,
course
independent
they're unhappy.
journalism that is not bought and paid for by corporate interests, along with uncensored.
If you guys want to know, these politicians want this because they slide a lot of fucking money under the table whenever they're doing these illegal immigration programs. They are sliding a shit ton of money under the fucking table for themselves. That is why they're pushing this. I want you guys to understand, no politician will push some shit like this because logically it goes against everything a nation stands for. which is protecting his
Censored
people.
early
Like
access
a
to all
government
my
is
videos
supposed to.
before they go up on YouTube, and exclusive DLC content that YouTube won't let me upload. Go subscribe at patreon.com/Tyler Oliveira for less than $5 a month.
The whole discussion on migration started in 2015 when Germany started this madness. In 2018, I said quite famous words.
Always Germany.
Zero illegal migration in Warsaw, in every single Polish city. We don't want any illegals. Then they called me Islamophobe. If someone is from China, if someone is from India, or someone is, it doesn't matter who he is, what he believes in. If he's illegal, we do not want that. The difference between refugee and a migrant, especially illegal migrant, is very, very, very clear. The refugee is the person who flee from the country conflict to the first safe country. I didn't know that Syria is bordering country with Poland.
It's not.
It's not.
Okay.
To the first safe country. That is why we took over 2 million Ukrainians. Legal.
Because you are contiguous, you guys border
That's
one
right. That's right.
In the case of Syria, Afghanistan, Eritrea, that is not the case.
They are not refugees. I'm trying to repeat it every single time. If you want to come, you can come. Submit your documents, ask for a visa, stay here for 6 or 10 months, pay taxes, contribute to the society, then you're welcome. Why not? We are not North Korea.
That's fair.
Why are Syrian
What
and
is wrong with
Afghanistan refugees coming to Poland and not
migrants?
UAE.
Why Qatar did not react? Why
aren't they going to Qatar?
Yeah.
Very rich Arab country.
Okay.
It
Where
is.
Qatar? I'm trying to ask this question.
Well, they want to
for
stay
years
rich, so they're
now,
keeping them out.
And I cannot find any answer because we've
They're
been
still
told
a
this is
goddamn
a
water.
global problem, so there is a need for
Bro,
for a
the
global-
buildings in like Qatar and shit, bro. Those places look like they're not even from Earth. They look so fucking beautiful. They're gonna fuck up the beaches. That's why they're like,
So there is no global.
Not allowed
solidarity.
here.
Like Qatar is the great example. Our soldier was killed with a spear by the illegal.
Terrible.
So that would happen on the streets if we would let them
crazy.
in. They started this madness by willkommen politik. Okay? That was the politics.
bro. So if you guys don't know, I've recently got out of the military, right? So I can't imagine my country being so fucking stupid that you watch an illegal immigrant across a border throw a spear and murder me and still say, yes, let them all in. Like, this shit is crazy, bro. These are people serving to protect your country and you and your bitch ass, and this is what you think? Like, come on, bro. Have some fucking respect.
Welcoming
Shit.
illegals because they were hoping for cheap labor. They found out that those who came illegally, they don't want to work. They don't want to work, but there's much more crimes.
Sure.
So they said, okay, let's spread them around. Let's say that this is our responsibility and European solidarity, and then we're gonna get rid of this problem. So, in European Union, they started the thing they called quota system.
Okay.
Each country should take migrants. They called refugees. That's how they call them. They says you're gonna pay like 22,000 euros per person if you will not take them in.
And you guys said
That's just
no,
crazy.
We're not doing that.
Of course not.
What were the consequences to that old action, I suppose?
They tried to force us to take illegals. We said no, it's better to pay, it's better to have frozen assets, whatever, rather than risk our own life.
Okay.
Yeah.
And look at the streets now.
Do a pan?
There you go.
Has Poland
Very
always
beautiful
been
place.
this way, Dominic?
Very clean.
This is what is needed to understand why we cherish our freedom.
I'm from New
so
York,
much.
so
Because of Russia.
my standards are
Russia,
low.
Because of Germany. Historically, Poland did not exist for 123 years. We gained our independence back in 1918. So after that, after 1918, we had a little bit of freedom. But then in 1939, Germany and Russia attacked.
Yeah.
Both fronts.
Both. And we had this terrible communism in Poland for 70 years. That's why I hate Putin. I hate him because he's trying to
Jesus
go
Christ.
back to the Soviet Union era.
Yeah.
The way he behaved, the way Russia behaved is unpredictable.
They want that land back.
123 years.
What did you say?
Finally, we have an MP with a great English.
There we go. When did this hybrid war begin? Is this an act of Russia trying to antagonize?
Of course, it's because when you go through the papers, you see that the guys who came to Belarus are with the Russian visas.
Okay.
So we know that by the fact it's not an.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. because I'm from the US, seeing this dude without security is like genuinely making me tweak out. I'm really like, bro, what the fuck is going on here? This man must have superpowers. I would be, bro. Where's the Secret Service, man? Where's their Secret Service? You know?
I see. So the whole
maybe they're behind the camera. I don't know. Maybe I don't think he does have any.
And because of the Green
That's
border
crazy.
with Belarus,
No security.
They are able to come to Belarus and attack.
That'll
our
change with
borders.
immigrants.
It's organized by Russia, of course, and they want to destabilize Poland and other countries because the whole thing is not only about Poland, Hungary, Italy, and others. In this part of Europe, we know that Russia is responsible.
And when you push back against the Muslim refugees, illegal immigrants, whoever they were, why did they call you an Islamophobe? What happened there?
First of all, it's not true.
Okay.
One of my closest friends is from Syria.
Ah, okay.
You know, he came here
Gotta
legally. He started his company.
Yeah.
He paid taxes. He's been here for many years.
I know people make fun of when you're like, well, my best friend is blah, blah, blah. That's still a valid point when proving, I don't even want to say proving, when like showing it's not about like where you're from or your religion or your race or any of that shit for how you feel about people. For me, I've had and I have plenty of Muslim friends. I'm an atheist. I have a bunch of Christian friends. And this idea that you hate people because you want your own country to be safe, like this thing, in a country like the US, for example, right? Wanting our country to be safe includes all of these groups that people are talking from. We have people from every fucking corner of the earth already here. It's not about hatred towards those groups of people. It's about illegal immigrants specifically, and it's not hatred. It is literal logical thinking. It is taking away that emotional part of us that wants to be fucking Superman and save everyone. And I don't know if you guys hear that, but there's a siren outside, and it's because they're coming for me. Okay, guys, it's about time. It's a logical way of thinking. I've never been strong with, I understand empathy and all that shit, obviously, right? But I've never been strong in like a super emotional way. Like I can separate emotion from like just straight facts very easily and feel nothing about it. And logically speaking, I want my future kids, I want my future wife, I want my future, I don't know, the future soldiers, the current soldiers. I want everyone to be safe. And unfortunately, that means I can't save everyone outside of my country because we have homeless veterans, we have homeless people. And I think it was Asmongold I was watching who said it. I don't think a fucking cent should go to a different, to an illegal immigrant while we still have homeless veterans on the street. That is fucking ridiculous. And if you support that, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Go out there and help a homeless person from your country. None of you will. None of you will take them, man. Because you're going to be like, well, they could be on drugs. They could be dangerous. XYZ. You have that energy for your own fucking people who can relate to you the most. But you won't have that same energy for someone from fucking Haiti. A place that just broke out in like the craziest civil war. Like, this shit is crazy. It's not logical. And that's why I can't relate to, I'm gonna say it, the left. Okay, I literally can't relate because you will throw all logic to the wind whenever you feel like you will be seen as a virtuous person just for brownie points with a bunch of fucking losers, most of which have no jobs, most of which don't know shit about anything because they stay at home eating fucking Cheetos under their fucking mom's bed. Like, this is... These motherfuckers are nobodies, and you're trying to win their approval so bad. I will never have respect for people who spend their whole life trying to win approval from other people. You earn approval. You don't win it. You earn it. And the way you earn it is through honest, good fucking work. It's not through virtue signaling. That's not the fucking easy way. Because I see... It's very easy to make posts. It's very easy to change your profile picture to fucking black. It's very easy to give $20 to a fucking charity that's going right to a politician's pocket. Very easy to do that. When you go out there and change the fucking world in any meaningful way or do anything impressive, then we can talk about it. But most people aren't built like that, and I'm disinterested in helping people that aren't from my country as of right now. Due to the state of my country.
He's from Syria, and he says, never ever let them come in. Well, of course, they call us
I believe that.
racist, They call us Islamophobes.
Legal immigrants will tell you the same shit here. Legal immigrants, completely different views than like these virtue signaling assholes on Twitter who happen to have ancestors that colonized the U.S. and they were born here. It's very easy for them to talk about, well, this is what we should do, versus the people who actually went through the process to get here legally. They will tell you, don't let people in when you have people who are willing to do the right thing. And I think we should listen to them when it comes to this.
They try to tell us that the doctors will come, engineers will come, that our society, it's all bull.
Do you need doctors?
Of course not. I mean, but we need doctors, not doctors, right?
He hates doctors. Yo, someone tell a news organization, bro. He hates doctors.
Is most of the Polish government in agreement with your stances
He
on
said
this?
kill all doctors. You guys heard it.
Be like Poland, because of decisions which were made by our government.
They stole Donald Trump's hat, bro.
Dziękuję bardzo.
Can't do that, bro.
Dominic, you're
That's
loved
ours.
worldwide, it seems. It's like this message is resonating with a lot of the public.
And you have to remember that this is a very liberal city.
Sure. Are you a big fan of them?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Tell me about the live bullets, the fact that you can now kill illegal immigrants trying to enter the border.
Bro, that's crazy.
If you are trying to
God damn. I mean, I love it too, but like, yeah, say it like that, my boy.
If you're a refugee,
That's
a
true.
migrant, or a terrorist. That's why after our soldier was killed, our parliament passed a law that we can use live bullets to protect our nation.
Yeah.
We heard that.
Bro, you shouldn't lose a single
here,
soldier for illegal
but there
immigrants.
is
That
no
is
in some
ridiculous.
cities like
Philadelphia,
San Francisco. We don't have that. You know why?
Why not?
I'll see that.
Because we are
I'm from New
protecting
York.
our borders. That's the way.
Bro, I don't know if you guys know, man. K2. I used to live over by Myrtle Avenue, bro. I'm not in New York anymore, so I don't give a fuck. I used to live over by Myrtle Ave, and the K2 outbreak there was like news videos and articles, and it was just bad, bro. You had people strung out like that, man. Not a good place to be. Not a good place to be at the time.
Into the country. Any illegal activity is always connected to the drugs or guns. But drugs is a very good business. So it's not only.
How do you know that? How do you know that, guys? Why did he smirk when he said that? Like, what's going on, bro? What's going on, bro? Hey, man. What does he know?
How many people are?
Putin toilet paper.
How safe they
That is-
feel, you can tell. It's just beautiful. You can't see this kind of thing in Europe anymore.
When do you think the rest of Europe lost this?
When they decided to be politically correct, it started with the leftists. This is what
I'm
they
looking
want.
for
They
one
want
black person, guys.
diversity.
Just one, okay?
What kind of diversity? With a knife?
I know there's
and
black
a
people there,
rifle?
guys. Okay.
Is this
I just want to
diversity?
see one.
Beautiful.
You do not see.
So, like, my unit deployed there, and another unit I was supposed to, because I'm support, right? I was supposed to go with another unit, and these fucks left us. I swear to God. This was like when Ukraine and shit was first popping off. Like, you guys seen the reports back then. Like, they were sending troops. I was supposed to be one of them. And these fucks left us, bro. Like, how do you do that shit? And it pissed me off because, like, the rest of my fucking company went. Not the whole company, but, like, a good chunk of them fucking went. We're not set up like normal company. We don't deploy as, like, a massive thing. We're a signal. And we're a special kind of, like, this expedition. Listen, okay, anyway, people went and my friend told me a story about a Polish kid asking, like, I forgot what happened, but it was a group of my friends. They were in like not supermarket, a mall or whatever in Poland. And a kid was like just dumbfounded by the fact his skin was black, and he was just like mind blown, was just staring at him like, how are you black? And the fucking dad was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And because they obviously don't have a lot of black people out there, right? And I just thought that shit was funny as hell. I love interactions like that. I think it's super innocent. Uh-oh. Sorry, I got a phone call. But I love interactions like that. I know some people try to make it seem like, oh, these people are racist because there's no black people, or they're not used to seeing black. It's like, bro, they're on a completely different side of the planet than like most black people. Obviously, they don't see a lot of black people. But I always find interactions like that super wholesome and funny. But I just remember that story.
Soldiers.
Yeah, that we
right
have like a massive group
as
of
you
people.
see in London or in France. There's no.
I'm gonna keep looking for one.
We are not racist. We are not Islamophobes. We are logical. So I think it's
That's
very
true.
important
I
to
believe
have
that.
this discussion.
It's logical.
Our discussion while eating.
Okay.
I tell you why.
Why?
Because it's so peaceful. Can you show around?
Beautiful.
I think our food's better.
How peaceful it is.
Just from looking
You
at
don't
that.
feel any stress. You do not feel.
I hope there
any
wasn't a black
anxiety. You
person in
don't
that
feel
shot because I was not
threatened by
looking.
anyone. You don't have.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Why you gotta show the US, bro? Show somewhere else, man. Show the UK.
Sit, relaxing, have
Fuck.
nice beer, and then you have beautiful pierogies.
Leave
This
us
is what I
alone.
love about Poland. That's
Do you
why.
guys have homeless people here?
Well, every country has
Okay.
helmets,
Yeah.
but can you see any?
Why are the women so beautiful here?
Yeah, hide
What
them.
about men? Hello.
Kill 'em.
No offense to the guys.
No. Poland is the last stronghold of normality in Europe, and
We
in
gotta
the
do a
world
trip to
in
Poland,
many, many
man.
ways.
I'll
Come and
gotta stream
And
that
you
shit.
made sure I wasn't a Russian propaganda asset, right?
I hope you're not. You would be killed.
All right.
The whole process of
Yeah.
replacement is just a fact. Biden.
This man's crazy as fuck, bro. And I love it. He's actually crazy as hell. This shit is fucking great. He said, yeah, you'll be killed.
Numbers. It's not my political opinion. By the numbers, we are in a very, very bad situation. And listen to me, I do understand that you will have maybe someone who will translate it into Arabic or any other. Do not come to the Polish border.
What will happen if you do and you try to enter illegally?
You might be killed. If you'll come here,
Alright, chill,
illegally,
bro.
you will
Chill, bro.
try to
Hey, I was
harm
gonna go
any
legally.
Polish
Chill,
soldier,
bro.
You will be killed.
Why is he talking to me like that, bro? Why am I being threatened?
Cheers.
Cheers to pierogis, to Poland.
This is kind of people you gotta watch out for, bro. He's crazy as hell, but I love him.
DUM on
This is
stream?
the only interview in my whole career when I let someone record me while I'm eating.
How is it? As a man on the beach.
It tastes like freedom. It's Saturday night. Look.
This man's American, bro. I think he's American. He belongs here, man. We need more politicians like that. This is why I enjoy like just everything with Donald Trump. Like this motherfucker is so funny, bro. The thing is they be speaking truth, but it'd be so entertaining. Like it's just so good, bro. It's so fucking good.
There's no fentanyl. We don't do Chick-fil-A. We don't
McDonald's.
No, we don't.
Nah, fuck you, bro. Nah, fuck Poland, bro. Fuck Poland, bro. What the fuck? Don't be talking shit about McDonald's.
We do
Chick-fil-A.
Polish, very healthy food.
Fuck you. No, fuck Poland. I ain't going no more. We're done.
Rome, Italy, yeah.
Do you feel safer as a woman?
Yes, yeah.
Do you feel safe in Rome as a woman? Or Italy? Sorry.
No, not at all.
Why?
Oh, is Italy that bad? I don't know.
Where are you from? When you compare Rome,
He's going for
which I visited, what do you feel like?
Because it's not safe.
Why is it not safe?
Because we don't feel safe like walking alone at night.
Who are you afraid of at night?
Men.
Which men? Men in general or specific types of men who come from different places?
Like that men.
Italian men?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
What do you think?
Yes, they do.
He said no. 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 He cracks me up, bro. He said no. Go eat.
They don't need
Fuck out of here.
Why do you think they feel unsafe in Rome? Let's be honest.
Because of Africans, they are afraid to say something.
So his argument is that
my
African
God.
migration to Italy has had an impact.
Oh my. Where am I, bro? This is crazy, bro. I mean, I don't know shit about what's happening in Italy, and I have no allegiance to Africa, bro. They sold my ancestors. Fuck y'all, bro. L, this is karma, okay? Karma for your ancestors. All right. Shoulda got sent here. I'm not African, bro.
Or in Germany,
I'm black.
or in France, or in UK. Would that be accurate? Would you stand on business to that fact?
Stand on business. Stand. Yo, this is great. This is the best video I've seen.
Italian, English, Spanish.
Oh my God.
It's like a potentially dangerous.
Okay. Can I ask you for your? What do you think about Prime Minister Meloni?
Go.
Meloni?
Meloni. She's ready to deport people now. What are your thoughts on that?
What do you think about her?
Good or bad?
He's fucking that food
No
up.
trick answer.
Good or bad?
Totally bad person.
Why is she bad?
She's not tolerant. She's racist.
Oh, she's
homophobic.
racist. She's not tolerant. Oh, so you don't know who's raping.
What do you mean? I don't understand the question. Like you're trying to
You
say
don't.
something.
She doesn't understand the question.
What are you trying to say? This.
Okay, so one more question. Who's gonna win in US? What do you think? It's gonna be Kamala or Trump?
Oh my God, bro.
Have a beautiful night.
My country's unsafe. Let's not change anything about. Oh my fucking God, bro. That's just. Hopefully Kamala. Why you don't live here, bro? I don't understand that shit.
Leftists in US, why they want Kamala to win when they are not happy?
They're tolerant. You want to tolerate people who rape and pillage your country? Like, tolerance does not mean you should tolerate everything. Everything is not worth tolerating, guys. I'm very sorry.
Of illegal migration. What the is going on in their brains?
They said a few words that I think are important. Inclusivity. Right. Acceptance.
Oh
right?
boy.
I think that's it.
You just everything shouldn't be accepted.
Acceptance is in Poland.
I'm from Iraq, I'm Kurdish, and it's been 2 years I live in Gdańsk.
Why did I tell you guys about those white women trying to save the planet, bro? They're the version of Captain Save-A-Hole. Now, if you're a dude, you know who Captain Save-A-Hole is. And you know they fail every fucking time because you can't save a hole. That's the white woman's equivalent is trying to save fucking illegal immigrants and the worst criminals on planet Earth because they think they can fix them. This is like female nature.
Yeah, I study masters in international business. So you are from Iraq, moving to Poland to study. Yep.
Are you legally in Poland?
I'm legally in Poland.
Okay.
You're very welcome. If
Thank
you are
you very
legally, you're very welcome.
Appreciate it. I watch all of your videos. And I totally support you. I love that you respect your country. Here's us here. I'm also like,
Are you Christian?
I'm an atheist.
Oh, interesting.
Welcome, brother. Welcome.
True love.
Whatever your faith is, if you are legally in here, you are very welcome.
This is great. This is hilarious, bro. I love it.
People first before anything else. That, like you said, we have normality here.
Okay. Normality.
We don't have chaos here.
Okay.
You can express your whatever you are. Just don't push your agenda on someone.
Okay.
I'm with my girlfriend, and
Where is she? Come over. Come over. Is she Polish?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dzień dobry.
Hello.
My name is.
She fixed them. No, I'm just kidding.
You just get married. You're very welcome.
There we go.
You see the difference between illegal and legal presence in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, to be fair, this looks. To be fair, this looks really good on him because if he was really a hardcore racist, he would not want the whole mixing blood thing. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
She was cherished. She was taken care of. If you want this Hollywood movies, this beautiful stories of love to be real, you will not respect our women. We're gonna take care of you.
Simple.
You can.
And with gratitude and respect.
Pay your taxes. Get Polish wife. Become a Polish. Be like Poland.
After a night out on the safe streets of Warsaw. Dominique took me to Poland's border they share with Belarus to show me a project.
My life's mission, I guess. Like, what the fuck is going on, bro? What is happening?
Polish. So we're here. This place
Are there
is
any
brand new.
blues?
They're
I
not
don't
messing around. They're strapped. They got camouflage. They got big guns. They're not here smiling. They're here straight-faced. Who are you? Why are you here? So luckily we have the clearance. We should be good to go through. Let's see how big and bad this wall is. They're not messing around. Okay, that seemed intense.
They did not play around.
No jokes.
Do they know who you were?
Yes, they know, but the procedure is procedure, and I respect that.
Yeah.
This is the border of European Union with Belarus. We are the ones with this border. So we are protecting the whole Europe.
How new is this?
Well, the wall was built very, very fast, I must say, when the first attempts, look.
Guys, it's fucking working, okay? Like, we had this idea here. You guys should let him build the fucking wall.
Soldiers.
It's clearly
Don't
working,
report
guys.
them, don't
Come on,
report them.
come on.
This is a training camp. This is home. What is this? They live here?
Well, when they have a service night, they have a place to change and prepare and this and that. It's a lot of them. Our border was not ready for that, but what we did, we reacted straight away. We built the wall. You're gonna see the wall in a minute.
After the murder of the guard?
No, that was beforehand. When the
I like their
whole
military
started in
uniforms.
Europe, our government decided.
Kinda
okay,
looks like
that's
ours.
Enough. We're not taking all this crap. We're gonna build the wall.
So how exactly are they sending the refugees or the illegal immigrants?
What they do, they invite them to Russia.
Okay.
They are getting tourist visa. They pay for it. Then they are transported from Moscow or other places in Russia to Belarus and then to the border. Polish.
Oh, we're
border.
used to
I've seen
that.
some TikTok videos of people trying to break through the wall.
Well, yes, they try it every single night.
Sure.
It's not like you don't have to protect it. You do have to protect
Sure.
it.
Okay.
Let's park here and walk.
Amazing.
For those people that got caught.
It looks peaceful out here. What time do people start trying to break into the wall?
Every night about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. This is when they trying to cross the border. They know that this is the best time. Oh, you can see soldiers now. You can see some guys.
He's aware of our presence. He's on guard.
You you just said that it's very peaceful.
Sure.
It is peaceful. It took us 30 seconds to have a soldier reacting for someone's presence. Nie przekraczamy, mamy...
Mógł mi pan przypomnieć, jak się pan nazywa?
Dominik Tarczyński.
Okay.
Does he know you?
Yes, but you have to say your name.
see.
There's no jokes. That's why
Okay.
I think they're professional. They know their job.
A to trzeba mieć zakrytą, tak?
No najlepiej by było, bo to też dla własnego spokoju, nie? Że oni później nagrywają i widzą, kto tutaj wchodzi, kto nie wchodzi. No.
Tak?
No tak, nie wiadomo, kto się wczai w krzakach, nie? Także to jest dla własnego bezpieczeństwa.
So he says if we don't have the masks, for us it's not good to be there because they are recording Russians and Belarusians. They want to know who's into the subject, who's interested in the border protection. So for our own safety, if we don't have a masks, we shouldn't enter because it's not safe. It's a war. It's not a joke.
So we'd be in the database.
Yeah.
And is this largely contested right here? Are people trying to go through this?
Right. That's
shorter, much shorter compared to
And
this.
it was thousands of them.
Thousands
of them in one day. They were trying to force Polish border and they lost.
Okay.
We stopped them. It was, I don't know, maybe 10,000 of them. A lot.
Jesus
so a lot of
Christ.
things going on at the moment.
Look at that. There's clothes right there. People are trying to get over this.
Straight away. So I'm proud to be here to see this soldiers and to see their service and to see the wall, because when I see the wall I do understand that this is for my future children, for my future wife, for my future family. I would say to every single
That's
leftist,
literally
if you
this
don't believe
motherfucker stole my speech, bro. I literally said, yo, nah, I don't fuck with Poland no more, man.
Let's say I'm from Syria.
He did it
I
on
wanna get
camera,
through this
too.
wall. I break through the wall. What happens to me next?
You killed, dead,
shot.
You will die like a dog. You
Huh?
can hear now.
Who was that? Belarus?
Yeah. You can hear.
Shoot
now.
him.
Yeah,
Shoot him.
yeah.
Who was that?
Bro, y'all don't want to be over there, bro. I'll be blasted.
They're in the group. They communicate as well. They're
Stop!
very-
It was a squirrel.
I think
Go
they are-
crazy.
some of them are trained, paid, obviously. They're not just simple people.
Like mercenary groups?
Oh yes. Oh yes. You can tell that Russia pays well to destabilize like Poland and other countries. They want us to spend money on this rather than around healthcare or anything else. One of their colleagues was killed just from this kind of distance.
Yeah.
He with the spear.
With a spear.
Yes, so it's not safe for us to be here because it's just a moment and you might be dead. But 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, the war starts every night. Every night.
And then we hopped in the car to visit another part of Poland's border deep in the forest. It used to be a completely weak border just a few years ago.
A little bit creepy out here.
Oh yeah. You wanted to come and see.
Yeah.
And this is reality.
Sure. Keeping our eyes peeled to see if we see anyone in the forest. It's not impossible to get through the wall, but it's highly unlikely given the amount of security here. I thought this would be a little bit more lax, like some parts of the southern border in the U.S. This is not relaxed.
This is war.
Actual
this is
war.
completely actual war.
We made it. We'll hop out so you can see, but this wall is in the middle of the forest. The road is not even paved, just to emphasize how rural this location is.
We had to do it in the middle of the forest.
Yeah.
There was no infrastructure.
Sure.
Because that is a green border.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so we see soldiers already.
we can see the border actually as it is. Look how long it is. Yeah.
And not only that, we have barbed wall and then another wall, double wall.
And then you have good soldiers, right? So that's very important.
Yeah. Fully masked up with their
Yeah,
faces
that-
too.
They are recorded by
Yeah.
Russian, so they don't want to.
And there's cameras in the forest right now?
Oh yeah.
Recording
Recording
Polish soldiers.
That's right. That's right.
So day in, day out, they're watching these walls.
They're probably gonna ask, "Who are we?"
Sure. Fair question. All those cameras right there. Massive surveillance. Hi.
Everyone who died because of the terrorists in Europe is because your lack of decisions, lack of bravery, political
That's right.
correctness, you are responsible. Leftists are
Every single
responsible
life,
for
man.
chaos in Europe. And they think they fight us, Republicans, conservatives. You're not fighting us. You're fighting with your own nations. We are protecting
That's
our own nations.
absolutely
And
correct.
This is the proof. Can you hear that?
Whoa.
Base.
They're throwing stuff. They're throwing stuff.
We heard it. I heard a rock.
Yeah.
Should we say hi?
I don't know. They're throwing rocks.
Why?
Because they behave like animals, unfortunately. They don't behave like
Yeah, what the fuck is Stalker Rock gonna do, bro? Is that not gonna let you in?
They can easy, like long spear. It's like on the video when our soldier was killed. It's easy for them to throw it and kill you.
Let's get out of here. If you can't hear it on the mic, they're throwing rocks right now. People do want to get in. The question is, when will they try and how will they be punished? Let's get out of here, yeah?
After seeing the symbol of Poland's defiance against the EU's push towards diversity, open borders, and economic opportunity for those less fortunate from countries that are culturally dissimilar, I met up with Dominique in Brussels to see where Europe's elite politicians meet and decide the fate of an entire continent.
Okay, let's go. I'll show you how we do it.
Amazing. What's the current split between liberals and conservatives in parliament right now?
It's about 100 conservatives on 720 MEPs. So it's not much, but I think it's better to be a strong, small group rather than a massive. You know the story of 300.
Sure.
It's us.
What are your thoughts on the rest
The
of
story does not end well.
in general?
I don't like it.
Does not end well for the 300. Spoiler alert.
I'm trying to be very
Spartans no longer
objective,
exist.
But I cannot be blind on statistics. Rapes, killings, stealings, stabbings.
Yeah.
We don't have it in Poland.
I mean, be as inclusive as you want to be. The stats straight up just don't lie, bro. Every time you let in a shit ton of illegal immigrants, everything goes to shit. It's just how it is. And it's because a lot of bad actors will pounce on the vulnerability of people. That is how it is. They are joining those people because they know you have a soft heart and will let in this woman and her children. And they're going to sneak in with them and then cause fucking havoc because they're selfish, disgusting human beings that more accurately should be described as animals, like he said. Just straight up facts, bro.
Official data from here, from Eurostat. You see how Poland great is. It's so sad. But then, when we are trying to tell them what is the reason of all this, they don't want to listen. They think that they're better, smarter. And now,
How large of a check would I have to write to buy you out?
You don't have this kind of money.
Okay.
You see, the difference between me and the rest is that I don't need sponsors. I don't need it. That's why they don't own me. That's why I can say what I think and what I believe. This is what they're afraid of. The voice of the people.
Oh, this is it?
This is it.
If we pop in?
Yes, it's closed, right? It's closed. Okay, so this is the place where we take votes, and this is the place where we have speeches. We have two buildings. This is the machines for voting.
Okay. What will it take to make Europe great again, in your opinion?
To go back to the roots, Roman law, Greek philosophy, Christianity, not only as a faith, but also as a culture, as the way of living, mentality, art, music, everything. That's why I think Roman law.
Call me the emperor of mankind if you want, but I don't think we need religion. I think we just need a lack of harmful religions or religions focused on dominating each other or other religions.
Greek philosophers and what we had, not only last century, but throughout century is great. I want to raise my future children as a Christians. So when you see attacks on Europe, you see attacks on Christianity, mainly on Catholics.
In 20 years, how do you think Europe will look like at this rate?
It's going to be very, very bad. It's not going to change for better.
20
I
years,
think
man.
It will be more
I'm so
killings,
fucking
more
old.
stabbings, more terrorist attacks, more wokeness, unless most of the nations will change their governments. So please God, they will wake up. But the change will start if Donald Trump wins in US. Because whatever happens in US, it happens in Europe 6 or 10 months later.
Do you think we'll see walls like what we saw in Poland and other European countries soon?
It's a matter of time.
Yeah.
100%. The
From 2024, 2024
would be always remember who you are, be proud of who you are. Do
That's
not
right.
Be afraid, be
That's right.
brave,
Speak
fight,
out.
and make your life great.
I know this is a tough one. Dominic, are you single?
Yes, I am. Why?
I don't know. I'm sure some viewers might be curious.
What kind of question is that?
About family, no?
Yeah, I am single, so Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much.
Be like Poland.
Be like Poland.
Hey, hop on that, bro. He got money, man. Hey, he got money and morals. That's all you need. Honestly, I can't disagree with most of what he said. It's just facts, man. You guys can try to live on your moral high horse, your superiority complex, but reality will always strike you down. Live in reality, not in some bullshit you made up in your mind. If you can't afford to take in illegal immigrants, guess what? Your neighbors can't either. Guess what? Your children probably won't be able to. Guess what? Most of your country cannot afford that. And sometimes you have to think about the greater good for your own before you think about greater good for everyone. As Jordan Peterson says, have your home in order before you try to change the world, maybe. And you can't change the world when the U.S. has so many issues right now, when every country has its own issues that they haven't figured out. Until we have infinite food, infinite water for everyone, infinite housing, then really we need to focus on our own. We can help other countries if they are willing to fight for themselves, but there aren't too many countries like that. Fighting for Poland and Ukraine would not mind. I think that's fine. They are willing to fight and preserve themselves as well. Fighting for Afghanistan was a mistake. These motherfuckers gave up 2 days after we left. Like, what the fuck? And now you're seeing the disappearance of these laws and rules. All you guys are inviting into your countries are cowards, thieves, murderers, people who commit essay, and unfortunately, that's not all you're inviting, but that's a good enough majority where it overshadows the good people you may be letting in. One American life is too much for 10 immigrants. You know, it's just the fucking fact. Your government's supposed to protect you, not the world. Remember that. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if there's any other political videos like this you'd like to see me react to. I actually enjoyed this quite a bit. I thought it was funny as fuck. I actually like this guy a lot. Apparently I need to go find a Polish wife, and if I come across that border illegally, I'll be blasted. Thank God I'm not African. All right, peace out.